Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about device level optimization techniques in silicon photonics, and I am Mirza Asif. So what exactly is silicon photonics? Silicon photonics is the study and applications of photonic systems where silicon is used as a light medium, and I work on the devices which involve this as a factor. One may ask what kind of devices that I look at. So the figures that you see on the slides, the one on the left bottom is a Y splitter, and on the other side is a micro ring. These are the main devices which are used in the silicon photonics system. So what exactly am I looking into my research? The there are many factors which affect how the silicon photonics varies. So there are a lot of variations. When I speak about chip-to-chip variation, that means not one chip is specific, is as same as the other chip which is generated. Similarly, the die the die variations as well as the wafer variations. Every die and every wafer which is created has a different parameters and has different dimensions than the other die. And what I'm looking at is studying these variations so that there is consistency in the output being generated in silicon photonics. So what exactly am I speaking about? What are these variations that I'm speaking about? If you see the picture in the middle, uh, that is how a micro ring looks like. Now, with the help of with the variations included, there are problems such as improper coupling, and what that means is the light which is traveling in one of those straight lines doesn't get well connected into the curved lines which is shown in the figure, and this possesses a huge problem when it comes to device level photonics, and this causes uh, loss of signal, to be precise, and this also causes a lot of energy being consumed to control these. Now, what kind of variations am I talking about? The first is the thickness variation, which is shown in the rightmost figure, and the width variation. The thickness is the height kind of thing that you see, and width is the breadth kind of thing that you see in the figure. Now, these variations pose a lot of problem, as I've mentioned before. So, what an ideal system that we are looking at would have better coupling. That is, the light signal which is being passed from the straight wave to the curved wave should be 100%, and that is an ideal case that we are looking at. And also, while we produce these devices, we want lesser variation within each and every device, and that is an ideal case. And how do we go about achieving this ideal case is by the solution of unconventional microring. Now, when I say the word unconventional microring, one might ask, what would be a conventional microring? So in this figure that you see, the straight line, the width of the straight line and the curved line would be, if they are same, that would be considered as a conventional microring. And in this figure, the straight line, the width of the straight line is slightly lesser than the width of the curved line, which creates inequalities, and this inequalities actually helps us with variations and variations and better coupling. So this is a kind of solution that we came up with in our lab to talk about how we can address the problem of lesser variations, which is increasing the tolerance and coming up with a better coupling.